William Musupye. They might be doing their own thing somewhere.
Mr. Musigidi, is the suggestion being put to the Major? Major, let me apologize. I had a slip up and I called you Commander earlier, and you nodded instead of correcting me.
Well, at some point the Major said he was the coordinator and commander.
Okay.
So I apologize for that slip up, Major. Mr. Musigidi, is the suggestion being put to the Major that there is no person called Papy? In fact, Papy is the payment reference. Just so that he understands and can comment on the suggestion that is being put to him.
Well, it's twofold, and at best I can say to you, yes, there's no person called Papy. It's just a reference being used to trace the payments so that it's known who they come from. Or at the very least, if there is a person called Papy, then that Papy is always linked to Mr. Musupye. Do you follow that?
Commissioners, I will reply to the advocate that we can spend the whole day opining about this matter. But I'm not a forensic investigator. I'm not. I will know why Papy is mentioned on these papers. But I will know that I asked Papy. So sometimes maybe these payments, if you look at them on page 1, in accordance with your assertion, advocate, and sorry, Chair, for not replying through you, they are made in 2024. They are not made to me. So it might be happening, we are talking about 2,000, 4,000. It might be that Papy is a go-between between William Musupye and other people. And then for him, maybe, it's an assumption. And I say it's an assumption on my side because in my line of work, an assumption will kill you faster than a bullet. So using Papy might be another thing for him to remember that Papy wanted this. I'm not sure, but maybe Papy, when asking money from William must remember that Papy is this amount we paid to Papy.
Mr. Musigidi, can the proposition be higher than the proposition to make to the witness that he received payments from people that have received payments from Goobies or that have a financial link to Goobies? Is that the proposition you're wanting to make? And if so, why don't you just make that?
Indeed, thank you, Commissioner Baloyi. And in this instance, we have also added a layer to say that at least one of those people is employed by Goobies. Yeah. Do you wish to comment on that?
Advocate, you were replying to Commissioner Baloyi, so you've never put the question.
Please respond to what Commissioner Baloyi said.
Okay. Yeah. Can Commissioner Baloyi kindly repeat the question?
What is being put to you, the proposition that's been made to you, is that on these financial documents, and we can for now limit it to Musupye and Papy, whatever the name is, that the proposition made to you is, on this information before us, you've received payments from people who either have received payments for whatever reason from Goobies or have a financial connection to Goobies. That's one. And one of those people is Musupye, who is also an employee of Goobies.
Yes.
Do you accept that that's what this financial information we've been looking at tells us?
Yes.
Okay.
I accept that, but at this time, I'm not aware that these people are going to William Musupye in order for me to get this money. At this time, I'm not aware. And that I can prove.
Yes. But at this time, you are aware of William Musupye's association with Goobies?
Yes, I become aware after these transactions. But I know that he's with Goobies.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, can I ask you a more direct question, Major? Have you ever received payment from Goobies?
Directly from Goobies?
Yes. Has Goobies ever paid you money?
No.
Has any director or owner of Goobies ever paid you money?
No.
Have you ever received money from somebody associated with Goobies, either an employee or a service provider, but that payment was from Goobies? In other words, there was a middleman that Goobies was paying you through?
No. I will say yes. I have received payment, a loan from William Musupye.
Yes.
But he didn't say to me it is from Goobies.
It's from Goobies.
Yes, because he's a businessman.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, did you pay that back?
Yes.
How did you pay it back?
When I was going through this, I need to be thorough on this one. When I was going through this, I said to him, why must I pay you in cash back? And then he said to me, this is a business. If you pay me back back into my account, it becomes a business.
It will reflect as income.
As
and
an
they
income.
Have to pay tax on it.
I don't know why you want
No, I follow that. But how did you pay to him? Did you pay to him in cash?
Yes, usually I will pay to him in cash because I have my own side hustles.
But where did you get the 150,000 to pay him in cash?
Okay.
Did you withdraw it from your bank account?
What will I do is that immediately, if we go to 8, where in A2 of bundle 1,
Yes.
immediately after he paid me the 150,000,
Yes.
Commissioner Khumalo, immediately after he paid me, I was in need of money at that moment. But immediately after he paid me, I sold my vehicle.
Just pause there. It's file 1, A2.
Yes,
So he pays you on the 13th of May 2025.
yes,
He pays you 150,000.
yes,
There's a second tick on that page. That's where we see the deposit of 150,000.
yes.
Yeah, take it from there.
The second tick shows you that the very same day
Yes.
I sell my vehicle that we buy cars.
Yes. And they pay you 145,000.
They pay me 145.
But it comes into your bank account.
It comes into my
Yes.
bank account. I needed to buy another vehicle, but I'm struggling to sell the other vehicle. I ask him, while they are busy sorting out that vehicle, that process, I ask him, Willie, can you give me 150,000? One of my vehicles is in Limpopo, but it's coming down. When it arrives, I'm going to sell it and give back your money. He agrees. He pays me that money. Tomorrow I go and purchase a vehicle that I wanted on the 14th of May. This shows that I already have money, but I'm short of 150,000.
What I'm looking for, Major, is where do you withdraw 150,000 in cash and pay it to him? Does that reflect in this bank statement?
No, it doesn't reflect in this bank statement.
Where would it reflect? Because if you withdraw 150,000 from any bank account, there should be evidence of that. There should be paper trail.
That should be
Paper trail.
when I withdraw 150,000.
When you withdraw 150,000, whether it's from an FNB account or an ABSA account, there should be a bank statement
Yes.
or some paper proof that you withdrew 150,000 from your bank account. Because it doesn't come from nowhere, it has to
Yes.
come from a bank account.
No, this one I didn't pay at once. What I did is, if I have to mention this, I'm an informal businessman. I have these small cars, your Polos and your, so I will sell them. I don't register them. I have Golfs and pairs that are doing some business for me, carrying children and stuff, but it's not in my name. So I knew that I can sell all of them and pay him in cash. So in our trade, I can sell them in Mamelodi, Soshanguve, and then they will give me cash and then I will give him. So there's no paper trail. I will just tell him, today I'm expecting payment and then give him the money.
So you're saying in one go you had 150,000 in your hand cash
No.
and you gave it to him?
No, I didn't give him 150,000 at the go. I will just call him and say, Willie, I have 35,000 today, and then he will say, I will send someone to come and collect it. And then he's also like me. We are professional gamblers. So I will know. Maybe I will meet him at the main lane, or he will send someone to use that money.
Okay, thanks.
But what I'm bringing to A2 is that immediately after using the money, I sell another vehicle and I get 124. But the guy doesn't want me. My balance on the 18th, on the...
Major, I don't mean to stop you, but A1 and A2 are not helpful for the purposes of what we are discussing now. We've accepted that
Okay.
he paid 150,000 into your account.
Yes,
And you did whatever you did with that money, that is
Yes.
fine. What we were looking for was evidence from this document that you withdrew 150,000 and paid him.
No, I didn't.
If you say that's not here because you sold your other cars in
I sold my other
to
cars.
pay him, then
Yes.
this doesn't take us a step further.
Okay, thanks.
But it could have reflected the repayment if you paid from your account into his account. It could have reflected that for purposes of his books as a loan repayment and not a profit.
When I'm paying him,
I'm testing what you say, which is that his reason for insisting on a cash repayment
Yes.
was that he did not want that to reflect his profit as it would have had tax implications. I'm saying, but it could have reflected that as a loan repayment.
as a loan repayment.
Yes.
Or in fact, while engaging him, because I knew that I would get money, the very
No,
same.
I'm just testing your point.
No, I asked.
That, yes, so answer that directly. It has nothing to do with whether you would be receiving cash or not.
Respectfully, Chair, if I can go further to say how I wanted to pay him. I said, can I pay you in your personal account? And he said, I said immediately, I sold the car, I can pay you in your personal account, 100,000 immediately as I speak to you now. That is the money I have. And he said, he shares his account with his wife and they have marital problems. You cannot pay me in that account.
So that's an additional reason now, as opposed to the one about tax implications.
The one, yes, because I didn't want to ask him, when you are at the person's mercy, you take what he says to you.
Okay.
And knowing him, I knew that it's not those guys that you disagree with willy-nilly. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Phiri. Can we just move to the next payment? And this is what we call a direct payment from Mr. William Mshupe. Let's go, it's two payments actually. They appear on page, go to the second file, page 155.
Second file.
155?
This was the second file. This for
55.
Yes.
Yes. You will see there, Chair, there is a payment. It's a third transaction on the 21st of May 2023. It's an amount of 10,000 rand. Do you see that?
It's an amount of 10,000 rand.
Yes.
Yes, I see it.
Yes. Now, in the interest of time, I want you to take that amount and read it with on the next page.
On the next page.
Yes, so it's 156. There will be an amount it's the third amount of 5,000 rand that you also receive on the 7th of July 2023.
2023.
Yes, you see that.
Yes.
It's an immediate transfer and there's a reference there. So page 156.
Yes, I see 156.
Yes, so this amount, together with the one on 155,
Yes.
we have traced them, and if you go to file 4, Chair, on page 152,
Yes, I see them.
yes, and you will see that at least our contract reveals that those payments, we've cross-referenced them. They both, when you do the cross-reference of services rendered and the dates, they show that those were payments directly now from Mr. William Mshupe.
Yes.
Yes. So at least on the score, you'll accept that you have received direct payment from someone who's at least attached to Goobies.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
May I comment?
Yes, you may.
Remember, I told you, I realize now that the money comes from William Mshupe. Realizing that, I tell William Mshupe, I bought a vehicle. The run flats is on the 21st of May, is the next day. The tires are not in good order. I say to him, I'm at Tiger Woods because I already know. Can you, because now we have already spoken on that day, even phone records can show you that after this I speak to him and then I say, can you further loan me 10,000 because Papy was lying to me. He gives me on the 21st of, it is the next day, he gives me the 10,000. If I'm not wrong. But the other one you said is
7th of July.
the 7th of July. Yes, I need another money. And I said to him, send me money. And then I will pay you back. And then he sent it back. He sent it back. And I've already used what he sent to me. And then I use the money. And I don't want to tap into my own money. The reason I'm using ABSA, I'm using Standard Bank for salary, to receive my salary. But because at Standard Bank, constantly I'm being hacked. And I'm forever at the police station writing affidavits. I'm saying, no, all my money will go to ABSA, but it will not come here.
Mr. Phiri, these two payments, but also the first payment that we have established comes from Papador, the 35,000 rand.
Yes.
And these two last ones, why would the reference be services rendered if these are loans between you, Papy, and William? What services would have been rendered? But more importantly, if these are simple loans,
Yes.
why would they be referenced services rendered?
Businessmen, I don't know how their minds work. They wouldn't say loan. I think it's a matter of them maybe claiming that for tax. I don't understand how they do it. But if you ask them for money, if they pay you through a bank, it will never say it's a loan. And in hindsight, I've never thought of asking them why, when someone asks you for money, you don't say it's a loan. You say something else. I've never asked that. But it is not, I've never rendered a service for Papador. I've never.
Thank you.
Thank you. For now, let's move away from Goobies payments. We'll come back. Let's go to file number 4 on page 75.
File number 4.
Mr. Sigidi?
Check.
Let's take a 10-minute adjournment.
Thank you, Chief.